Hi folks, Bob Dale for Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi. You know folks, over the past few years we've sold so many hundreds of diesel trucks we've long since lost track of it. They are such value, such bargains, our customers like them, we like them. One of our favorite trucks to sell is a King Ranch, and they're hard to find that you can sell that are, and you know, where they're a value, where they're a bargain, where our customers will want to come from a long way off to pick them up. So we can't just go and pick out any King Ranch and pay whatever. We've got to find a good truck, and we've got to get it at a bargain price. That's the kind of truck we're going to list today. This is really a jam-up nice truck, folks. Dan will do you a test drive in a little while after this video, but this is a nice truck. It's a 2006 King Ranch, F250, turbo diesel engine, four-wheel drive, lariat package. Just absolutely as nice as a truck could be, sitting on a nice matching set of tires. The spares under it, spray-in bed liner. Someone put a turnover ball in it. You may never need it, but if in fact you ever do, it will save you about $1,500 because those things are really expensive to put in. But well, let me show you a nice King Ranch truck. If you've gone and looked at a new one, folks, and they ask you $80,000 or something, look at this truck, because it'll do just exactly what that new one will do, except it won't cost you about say $55,000 to drive it 5 years. This truck right here will be worth the money from here on out. What it brings to what it brings in this sale, it'll bring 3 or 4 years from now, based on the way we've seen the market the past few years. It's a collectible truck. It's a nice truck. Look at it. Great paint, not beat up, not dinged up. Matching set of Firestone tires,
20-inch wheels.
Local truck, you can see here. Nice set of tight wheels. King Ranch, turbo diesel, FX4. But look at the inside. Boy, for a 2006, it's just virtually impossible to find a truck that looks like this that we can sell at this price. The leather looking like this, the headliner's perfect. It's a non-smoker's truck. There's no issues of pets or any of that. This is my grandson. Is he handsome? But I want you to look here at the carpet. It's got a 10-disc CD changer, windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, stereo, power thing. The steering wheel is not worn and ragged out like all of them are.
It had a cover on it. We took it off, but
you can see here, it's never been a farm truck, never been a work truck, never been on a job site. Someone took care of this truck, was proud of it, and I don't blame them. It's a beautiful truck. Look back here.
these flip up and have a little, when they flip up, you can put more stuff in them, have some extra room.
As I said, no pings and dings. Look here, original paint work. They'll always tell the tale there, folks. Under here, it's not beat up. I can't believe how nice this truck is. Look at the bed liner in here. That's the original. That is the original spray-in bed liner. That's an expensive turnover ball in it. The tailgate's perfect. There's your hitch, all your hookups, spares underneath it. Look down the side. This truck, where's this truck traded in? Locally? Yes, yeah.
Ford dealer, I think.
You can see bed's not beat up. I'm opening this back door just to show you. Look in these jams, the carpet, the headliner.
Power sliding rear window.
Yeah, look here. Show these jams, son. I don't guess anyone's been in this back seat to speak up, but certainly doesn't show it. All your little lights work. Power on both sides. Heated seats. Carpet is absolutely as new. Here's all your books. You can see there's no dust in that. Never been on a job site. Never been a farm truck or any of that.
These are tow mirrors. They're got LED turn signals in them. Plus you can pull them out when you're towing for better coverage.
It's just a great truck, folks. It's been someone's driver, and it's been an in-town truck, I can tell you. I'm not saying you can't. I don't see anything to pick on it. Now that doesn't mean somebody else can, but
There's a couple rock pecks that were touched up on the hood. You can't see, but they're.
But it's a 2006, and Dan just told me what the reserve was going to be. It's going to be a real bargain, folks. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Should you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. You can call me anytime, weekends, whatever. It's holiday weekend, but you can feel free to call me. If you want to know exactly what it takes to buy it, Dan will give you his phone number in the video. Give him a call, 601-720-2857. I do his videos. I can't negotiate his prices. But he told me what he was going to sell it for, and it's $4,000 or $5,000 cheaper than I thought it would bring. But here it is. It's a beautiful truck. It's a 2006 Ford King Ranch, 06 King Ranch, F250 turbo diesel, Lariat package, FX4 four-wheel drive, sitting on a good set of tires, matching tires, the spares underneath it, the bed's perfect. You saw the bed liner and all that with a turnover ball in it. The interior is immaculate. I mean, this is just a really, really nice truck, folks. An 06 King Ranch, an 06 King Ranch with a Lariat package. We do appreciate you watching our video. We thank you so much for that. I look forward to visiting with you and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just wanted to show you under the hood. You can see how clean it is. We don't clean under the hoods of these trucks. This is just how it came into us, so you can see hasn't been off in the mud, in the dirt, mud bogging and everything else, because you do that, you'll get some stains that just won't come out. But the main thing I want to show you is there's no blow-by. There's not even a wisp of smoke, which smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing, and many people confuse that with blow-by, but when I set the cap down, you can see it doesn't blow off. If that cap blows off, that's blow-by. And what causes that, you get worn out piston rings, letting cylinder compression get past them and into the crankcase, and it means you got a wore out engine. But not the case with this truck. Now I'm going to hop in and take you on a test drive. Okay, we're in the truck now. You can see no warning lights lit or anything like that. I'm going to take you on a little test drive. I'll have to try and speak over the air conditioning because it's about, well, let's see, it's 90 degrees here in the Confederacy, as Dad says, and it's hot. But good news is this AC is cold. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm driving on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson, and I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other, so the video may come out looking a little shaky, but rest assured, in person this truck has a great ride and drive. But one thing you can take away from all these bumps and potholes I'm running over is that this truck is tight. It doesn't have any squeaks or rattles, no thunks in the suspension, no creaks or groans. It's got the computer in the dash with your distance to empty and all that. You can see right now it's averaging 15.6, which not bad considering I've been just got done pulling the camper with it. So got the power sliding rear window that works. I got a Sony stereo in it, and there's a 10-disc CD changer in the console here in this middle console, and you can see it's got a remote control. So I don't have any CDs to test it, but I'm going to assume it works. But don't get mad at me if it don't, because I don't have any CDs. But you can see it's got fog lights, it's got automatic headlights, it's got power pedals on it. Windshield is brand new, so you don't have to worry about any rot pecks, cracks, or anything like that. Automatic dimming rearview mirror. Got the overhead console with your sunglasses storage and your just general storage. Now I'm going, you can see here, I'm doing 70. This truck does not pull. I let go of the wheel. Doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't pull or vibrate when I hit the brakes. All of that does just like it should. And one thing you can't tell in this video is just how smooth this truck is. It doesn't vibrate. It doesn't shake around. It's got a good set of tires, but they don't howl. They don't make a bunch of racket going down the road like you see a lot of these mud grips and aggressive all-terrain tires will just make all kinds of racket on the highway, but this one's quiet. And the other thing is, this engine's quiet. You get an older truck or a truck that's been beat up and beat on and abused, and you can just start hearing this little extra diesel noise in the cab when you give it gas. And there's no easy way for me to explain it. If you were sitting here and I had one that was doing it, I could show you and you'd be like, oh yeah, but this one does not do that. The Y pipe doesn't have any cracks. There's no leaks in the exhaust. It's just quiet. I mean, it could almost pass for a gas engine, to be honest. It's that quiet, and that's how they're supposed to run. And this truck cranks right up. It runs perfect, hot or cold. And whether you buy from us or somewhere else, you always want to hear a Ford truck run cold, because if it's got injector problems or control module problems, it may run perfect warmed up, but it will run like a three-legged dog cold if it's got a problem. And this one doesn't. It runs great all the time. Now, we have checked the Egr Cooler. We've checked, the oil and coolant temperatures, and they're all in good shape. They're in spec. So if you live somewhere where they do emissions checks or emissions testing, we used to just delete them automatically, but a lot of people, they have emissions tests, so they can't buy a deleted truck. But the cooler on this one is in good shape. It's not leaking or anything. It's fine. But if you live in a state where they don't test emissions, then we can go ahead and do an Egr Delete for you for a little bit extra money. And you can call me, be glad to discuss it. It's worth doing if you can allow by your state to do it. It's definitely worth doing just for peace of mind. But obviously this one's already had the Egr Cooler replaced once, because with 149,000 miles, if it hadn't, it would be obvious in the coolant and oil temperatures. So there's a way to tell by looking at them, and if you got Egr Cooler problems and this one doesn't. So just something to be aware of. But like I said, we can delete it. If you want it deleted, we can do a delete on it. We can put you, if you want to get a bigger pipe, if you want to tune it, which you can tune a 6.0 as long as you stay under 80 horsepower or less. Then you can safely tune a 6-liter without putting head studs in it. Now you'll hear some people say, oh, they all need head studs. Well, they don't. They only need head studs if you've got a bad Egr Cooler and kept driving it, or if you sorry, there's a cop about to pass me, hopefully about to pass me, I should say. But the only time you need head studs is if you've driven around with a bad Egr Cooler, or if you're trying to run a big tune over 100 horsepower, then yeah, you need to stud it. And we can do that too, but you don't really have to. I wouldn't. It's not worth the money to me, because you can, with a good tow tune, you'll have 400 horsepower, and that's plenty. But give me a call or an email or shoot me a text. I'll be glad to explain all that further about how much a delete costs and what the benefits are and everything. But like I said, it's just an option. You don't have to do it. This truck doesn't need it, but you can do it. But you can see we've been driving nearly 10 minutes and no lights on or lit. I like to show the dash after we've been driving it, because it's easy to kill a light long enough to take a picture or just say, hey, look. But if it's got a problem and you haven't fixed it, then after a while that light's going to come back on. So we like to show it after we've been driving in a while, so you can see that this one doesn't have any problems. So don't really know of anything on this truck that doesn't work like it should. Air's cold, the heat's hot, and and everything else. So if you have any questions, give me a call. Want to make an offer, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you might have. If you want to fly in, pick it up, drive it home, you can. I encourage you to do that. That's what I would do. We'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. We'll make it a real simple, easy process. Come back here, do your paperwork and feedback and everything, let you get on the road. Or if you want to have it shipped, we can help with shipping. We're set up now with the biggest shipping site there is, and what we can do is save you several $100s at the minimum. Or if you look at these shipping quotes that you can get online, we can save you as much as half depending on how much of a hurry you're in. But just call me, I'll be glad to explain it. Basically, we just cut out the middleman on shipping, so you're not paying a broker or in-between guy, you're just paying the shipper directly. So be glad to discuss that. Any other questions you might have beyond that, appreciate you watching our video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.